Hi, and welcome to our incoming freshman organizational meeting. This is Coach Hobbs talking. Just wanted to explain a bunch of our summer opportunities and hopefully you have a better understanding of what it means to be a part of Arrowhead Girls Volleyball. So this is a very competitive program. You can see here that we were actually state champions last year for the first time in school history. This was our second year in a row going to state. We went back in 2001. We were also conference champions for the first time, outright winners this year. And back in 2017, we tied for first place. So you're in a very competitive program here. Hopefully, you're ready to work hard. So this year we have most of the staff coming back, so I'm really excited about that. We did lose a varsity assistant last year, so we're sad that Erin Lehman had to move back to Green Bay. She'll be taking her dog Maggie with her too, so we'll miss having both of them in the gyms this fall. We're also seeing less of Coral Evans. She was our JV coach last year. She took on a new role leading a new project at work. So we think that she'll still be able to pop into the gym at some points and help out. But we're excited to have Dan Sheets polling to add to our staff and to take over Coral's JV team. And then we're also happy to have another alumni back. It's been a while since we've had a former player on our coaching staff, so we're excited to have Madison Detman back. She just graduated this spring and can't wait to start coaching.
Hey everyone, my name is Madison Detman, and I'm so excited to be joining Arrowhead's coaching staff this year as a varsity assistant coach. While I don't have any previous coaching experience, I do have a lot of playing experience. I started playing club when I was in fourth grade, and then I played at Arrowhead from 2012 to 2015, where I was a setter on the varsity team all 4 years. And then I also went on to play club volleyball at the University of Wisconsin-Madison all 4 years and had a blast. So I really can't wait to bring all my experience back to Arrowhead and kind of learn the ropes from Coach Hobbs while getting to integrate my own personal view and my visions for the team. Some advice that I do have for you freshmen, though, is to stay open-minded because you're obviously going to be pushed out of your comfort zone and put into new situations that you might never have experienced. But as long as you keep your mind open, I really think that you'll be able to have a great time and learn a lot of new things from us. I can't wait to meet you all, and I'm so excited for this season. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Haley Hoffman. I am the JV2 Blue volleyball coach for Arrowhead High School. This is my third year coaching with the Arrowhead program, as well as my third year coaching the JV2 Blue volleyball team. So I'm so excited to get back in the gym and see everyone, as well as meet our new and incoming freshmen. I have been playing volleyball my whole life. My dad was a volleyball coach. Both my older sisters played volleyball, and I just started out at my local YMCA program and then played all the way through high school and played club those years as well. I started coaching, just doing some assistant coaching, but my first real head coaching experience was at Lake Country Schools, where I stayed for 2 years, and then I moved to the WIVL Arrowhead League, where I directed and coached. And then in 2018, I started with Arrowhead High School and have been there ever since. Freshmen, my advice to you coming into this year is really take advantage of our summer opportunities. Come to the open gyms, come to the summer camps. This will really just benefit you in the long run for tryouts because you'll be familiar with our facilities, with our coaching staff, with the other girls that you're going to be playing with in tryouts, and your also potential future teammates. So this will really be the best way for you to come in knowing that you continue to work hard during the off season and that you're ready to go for tryouts. So I can't wait to see you all soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Megan Degal, and I am the JV2 Red Coach. A little history of my playing experience. I played at Hortonville High School, and then I played college volleyball at Marian University. A little fun fact is I also played golf at Marian. My coaching experience. This is my third year at Arrowhead. I also coached 2 years at Sting, and this year I was the floater coach. A little fun fact about myself is, as you can see, I'm a little obsessed with my dog, and we have been enjoying some family time here during quarantine. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I hope to see you soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Schumacher and I'm an assistant coach for the women's varsity volleyball team at Arrowhead. This will be my second year coaching for Arrowhead, super excited. I have been playing volleyball since I was 11, 12 years old. I started club when I was 13 years old. I played volleyball for all 4 years at high school. I played 4 years collegiately at the University of Tennessee. I coached club volleyball in Tennessee for the club K2 volleyball for 3 years. I gave private lessons as well to boys and girls of all ages. I moved back home last summer and gave private lessons as well. I am super excited for volleyball to start back up, and my advice to the incoming freshmen for tryouts would to be as loud as you can, hustle everywhere, and don't be lazy. Coaches are able to notice that. So good luck at tryouts, and I hope to meet all of you soon. Bye.
Hello, my name is Dan Sheets Pulling. I'm going to be the new JV coach for Arrowhead High School. I am currently a business intelligence analyst at a company called IEWC out in New Berlin. Just a little bit about my volleyball background. I am actually from the Chicago area. I played 4 years at a high school called Plainfield South in Plainfield, Illinois. From there, I played 4 years of different positions. I played right side, middle, even center, all at Lakeland College up in Sheboygan. I also played a year in grad school at Illinois State University down in Bloomington, Illinois. I've been playing pretty consistently in men's tournaments, regional and national tournaments for about 7 years now. And in terms of coaching, I've been coaching at Pewaukee High School the past 4 years. I've also coached at Illini Elite down in Bloomington, Illinois. I've been coaching for about 6 years in total now. I've coached as young as 10 years old, but I really do prefer the high school ages, whether it's freshman all the way up to senior. Just my favorite age group to coach. For the advice I have for the freshmen this year, just be ready for anything that comes your way. It's going to be different this year, I assume, even in the way we practice or play. But don't let that stop you from trying anything new, and just be ready to take on anything that comes your way. All right. Thanks, everyone, and have a great rest of the day.
Hi, everybody. Coach Hobbs here. Super excited to at least get a video out to you guys to be able to get you excited and ready for the 2020 volleyball season. Kind of some crazy times here, so I hope that everybody is staying safe. That's our main priority, and that we're all willing to be flexible and figure out when we can touch a volleyball again together. So a little bit about me. I actually went to Arrowhead, played 4 years here, then went on to Valparaiso University, played 4 years there. And then I came back and I was the JV head coach and then a varsity assistant. And then this will be my 5th season as the varsity head coach. So I've played kind of a lot of positions, middle, outside, right side. What else? I also teach at Arrowhead. I'm a math teacher, so you might have me for geometry or AMS 2 next year. Hopefully you've seen me at some camps. Advice to the freshmen coming in: don't be afraid to try something new. We might ask you to come try setting, or let's have you hit. A lot of people think that they should only play back row. Okay, so we're going to challenge you this summer. Make sure that you're excited and open and ready to be coached, and just show up to a lot of different things. Bring a friend, try it out. So, hope you're all staying safe, and I can't wait to see you guys in person soon. So, next, we're going to have each of the returning players introduce themselves, offer you some advice. So you can see on the left, we'll have 3 returning juniors come back, and on the right, we'll have 5 seniors this year.
Hi, I'm Maddie Tolsman. I'm going to be a junior and I play outside. I play club volleyball too, and I was also going to join track this year. My favorite thing about this team is definitely the chemistry, not only on the team but on the program. I would say my advice for the incoming freshmen is to go to as much as you can during the summer and always try your hardest. For school, my advice would be to try your hardest again and not compare yourself to others. Tryouts wise, I would just say be happy with what team you make because any team on this program is very good. They're going to be hard, but just keep going. And yeah, welcome to Arrowhead.
Hi, my name is Madeline Dohan, and I'm going to be a junior next year at Arrowhead. I play outside, right side, DS, and last year I was a serving sub. My favorite thing about Arrowhead volleyball is really like the family that you get and being a part of the program. So many of my best friends have come because I'm part of Arrowhead volleyball, whether they're on my team or not. The connections you make with people, your bonds are just like really strong. And because you have such a short season and you see your teammates every single day, I think that really kind of like forces you to make those connections really early on and trust in each other. And I think that like translates onto the court because you can see how close all the teams are and like everyone is so close and you make so many friends. And so yeah, I really just like that family aspect and like knowing that your team is going to be like there for you and they're like a second family. So I think that's really special about Arrowhead volleyball. Besides volleyball at Arrowhead, I am in Earth Club and Warhawk Interact, which is like a volunteer service hours type club. And I'm looking to maybe join a couple other clubs this next year. For summer volleyball opportunities, it's kind of tricky this summer with everything that's going on. But I'd say go to as many opportunities as you can, whether that's a camp or conditioning camp or club, and just like making sure that you're staying healthy, staying in shape, eating good, staying hydrated, and making sure you're still touching a volleyball, getting those good reps so that your skills stay up to point and you're still getting those reps in so that you're ready for fall. Um, if open gyms happen and if camps start happening again, I would try to go to as many of those as you can. Like the Arrowhead, we have an Arrowhead team camp. That's really good to go to. Coaches get to see you there. So that's a good opportunity to get your face out there and your name out there. And open gyms too, not just for playing volleyball, but you also get to meet a lot of people there, which for me was really important. Going into my freshman year, I met a lot of people there. So I think that's really important. For tryouts, some people get really stressed out about it. I would say the more you stress, it's just going to make you more tense, which I know is easier said than done. But if you go in with like a positive mindset and you tell yourself, like, I can do this, like, I know that I'm good enough to be here and I can do this, I can make a team, then I think that's a good place to start. And when you show up and when you're trying out, making sure you're super loud and positive and like uplifting the whole time, I think is really important because people notice that and that really brings up the mood. Um, and even if like you don't know someone, encouraging them, giving them high fives, all that stuff is really good and making sure you're nice and vocal, and yeah, and hardworking every single point. You don't end a point until like you give it your all. I think that's really important, is making sure you are working your hardest every single point, because coaches and other teammates will notice that too, and they'll look up to you if you're working your butt off every single point. So yeah, and don't get too stressed out about it. Just trust the process, trust yourself, trust the coaches, and it'll all work out. For school, I would say, man, I know I was really timid going into my freshman year, and I was kind of like scared of people, and because I came from a really small school. But staying open to meeting new people, meeting all kinds of people, um, and getting your work done. Don't procrastinate. I know I'm pretty good at that. Don't do it. It'll make your life a lot harder. Um, and I think just like staying, like having fun and making a lot of friends, but still having that.
Hi everyone, I'm Sophie Ullman. I'm part of the AHS GVB volleyball program. I'm going to be a junior. I'm a defensive specialist libero. My favorite thing about AHS GVB is just the friendships that you make. I've met so many people going through this program who I could not live without, and everyone is just a family, especially the teams, even not just the teams. Like, whether you're on JV Red or JV Blue, varsity or JV, everyone knows each other. You wave to everyone in the halls. It's so welcoming. It's a welcoming program. Um, what activities do I do besides volleyball? I also am on varsity lacrosse. I also am in Earth Club, Spanish Club, DECA, and Student Senate. What advice do I have for you guys related to summer volleyball and like opportunities? I would definitely do ACC. I know a lot of people dread it, but it's actually a really like relieving, and it's always fun to go with like the volleyball girls and just get a quick workout in. Also, open gyms. They're so much fun. You're able to go and like work out and play, but at the same time, you're also having fun with all of your friends while you're playing like the sport that you love. What advice do I have for you guys related to tryouts? I would just go out there and just give everything you got, because you have nothing like holding you back. Just give it your everything and just show that you're there to play and that you're there to be on a team. What advice do I have for you guys related to school? It's scary at first, but just go out there, focus on your grades, and get those up so that you'll be successful. And yeah, high school's fun.
Hi guys, my name is Monica LaFleur. I'm going to be a senior in high school this next year. I'm a middle. My favorite thing about AHS GVB is probably that you get the opportunity to make a lot of really good friends. For me, I've made a few of my like best friends through Arrowhead volleyball, which definitely like my freshman year I didn't think was gonna happen. I'm not currently in any other activities at Arrowhead besides volleyball. I'm not in any clubs and I'm not in any sports, so I'm not somebody to talk to about clubs at Arrowhead. Um, some advice that I would have just related to like summer volleyball opportunities is go to as many things as you possibly can. Definitely go to all the open gyms you can. They're really fun. They're run by like the seniors, so it's not like just drill after drill. They're usually like really fun games, and then you get to like meet all of the girls who you might be playing with, or even if you don't end up playing with them, you still get to know them because you'll definitely see them just at school. Um, ACC is a really good thing to go to. It's our conditioning camp. It's definitely, it pushes you. It's hard, but sometimes you might even have to wake up like earlier than you normally would in the summer to go to it. But it really, you feel really good once you're done, and you get to do it with your friends, and it's pretty fun. Like honestly, once you're there, it's not that bad. And then camps, I would recommend going to as many camps as you can for Arrowhead. other camps are great too. The camps at Arrowhead are great because you get to really like play more with girls who you might end up playing with, or even just getting to know girls that you'll see at school. And then the advice that I would have for you just in terms of tryouts is just when you're at tryouts, it's really stressful. Like I know that this will be my 4th year of tryouts, but just kind of go into them relaxed. Like you know what you're doing. You just have to play and show the coaches that you know what you're doing and that you would be good for Arrowhead volleyball. And then the last thing that I would have for you in terms of like advice for just school would be like, for me, I went into my freshman year, I was very nervous about like grades, and I was kind of always stressed out over like having all A's. It's just kind of who I was. I really wanted to keep a 4.0, which did not happen. I lost my 4.0 my second semester of freshman year, and it actually really helped me because I feel like just that, like, knowing that I didn't have to maintain that anymore was really, like, good for me because then I wasn't stressed out all the time about grades. I pushed myself and I took harder classes because of it, because I knew that I couldn't lose my 4.0 anymore. And just high school is more than just grades. Like you will make a lot of friends that you'll probably have for a lifetime, and it's just high school's like really fun if you aren't super stressed all the time about grades, and grades aren't like the most important thing that'll come out of high school. So good luck with Arrowhead volleyball. Stay safe, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Megan Milkey. I'm going to be a senior, and my position is setter. My favorite thing about the Arrowhead Girls Volleyball program is how it has taught me so many life skills, such as the importance of teamwork, time management, and leadership. I not only use these skills on the court, but in my daily life as well. I love that Arrowhead Volleyball emphasizes a team concept because it instills the importance of working together to accomplish a goal. And this was evident in our past season, which made us stronger as not only a team, but individuals as well. Outside of volleyball, I am a DECA member, a vice president of the DECA leadership team, and a member of the National Honor Society. A few things to keep in mind as tryouts come this fall. Come unprepared, be ready to work hard, and give it your all. At Arrowhead, we buy into our motto known as one team, so be a team player and cheer for others' successes. Have confidence in yourself and what you have to offer to this program. Now, being in high school comes with fun opportunities such as sports and clubs, but there's also a lot of responsibility. My advice to you is to make sure you stay on top of your work, because when opportunities like this come around, you do not want to fall behind. So I look forward to getting to know all of you, and I will see you on the court.
Hey guys, my name is Kaya Lofi and I'm going to be a senior. I play outside and defensive specialist. My favorite thing about Arrowhead Girls Volleyball is definitely how close we all are. It's like having a second family, and I can definitively say that some of my best friends have come out of playing volleyball. Outside of volleyball, I've been involved in a few clubs: Peers for Peers, HOSA, and SLAM. Some advice I'd have for you guys related to summer opportunities is try to come to as many things as you can. Try to make open gyms, do ACC, try to sign up for as many camps as you can. The more opportunities you have to get touches and improve yourself, as well as showing that you're dedicated to making an effort, will help you in the long run, especially when it comes to making the team later when it comes to tryouts. For tryouts, my advice to you guys would be to give 100% effort. Effort goes a long way, so make sure you're giving effort on every ball. If you're running down balls and diving to make saves, people are going to notice. And I know it's super hard not to, but try not to worry about it and try to have fun with tryouts. I know it's a super stressful time, but if you can have fun with it, it'll make it so much more enjoyable and less stressful, even though I'm sure you will feel some worry and some stress about it because it is a stressful time. For school, my advice would be don't be scared to ask for help. everyone's here to support you, and you can go to your teachers, your teammates, your coaches. Anyone is there to support you and try to help you along the way. And also try to develop good study habits early on. Try not to procrastinate and try to manage your time well. It'll help you in the long run. Since being a student athlete is a hard balance, you'll need to learn time management in order to be an athlete as well as being a good student. Um, yeah, that's kind of it. I hope to see you guys at open gyms and ACC, but if not, I'll see you at tryouts. Good luck, everybody.
I am Jade Stefan. I'm going to be senior and I'm a setter. My favorite thing about Arrowhead Girls Volleyball is that the program is one big family. I think it's very cool that varsity gets to watch all the JV and freshman teams play at all the conference games and vice versa. All the players and coaches truly care about each person involved in the program on and off the court. The clubs and activities that I'm involved in at Arrowhead besides volleyball are Warhack Interact, Student Senate, and National Honor Society. Some advice I have for all the incoming freshmen is to go to all the summer ACC workouts, all the open gyms that you can, and sign up for all the Arrowhead Girls Volleyball camps. It is super important that you go to these to not only improve your skills and gain muscle and work out with the older girls, but to get noticed by the coaches and older players before tryouts. It also shows that you care if you are showing up to activities before tryouts. All returning varsity girls would definitely be there, so we hope to see all of you there. Some advice I have related to tryouts is to try your very best, branch out and talk to new people, be loud, make yourself known, shag all the balls, hustle after every single ball, and give maximum effort. Have a smile on your face, but also stay focused throughout and don't be nervous. You'll all do great. Some advice I have related to school is to try your best in all your classes, know how to manage your time with homework, sports, family and friends, and other activities. And try to make new friends and branch out and be nice to everyone. And if you ever need any help related to volleyball or school, don't be afraid to ask the older players, and we'll always have advice for you.
Hey guys, my name is Lindsay Krasnarch. I'm going to be a senior this year at Arrowhead, and I'm a middle gang unite. You know who you are. We're the best. Something fun about me is I recently committed to play Division II volleyball at UW Parkside, so I'm really excited about that. My favorite thing about Arrowhead Girls Volleyball is how team orientated we are. When we say as one or any of that, we truly do mean it, and we strive to be one team and a family. So that goes from anything, no matter what age you are, what team you're on, any of that. We're always going to be there for you and support you, and all that. We're always going to have fun together, and we're going to get to know you guys. And I love having that atmosphere when we're all together and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Outside of volleyball, this year I was going to be doing track. I was going to be doing shot put and discus, but due to Corona, it kind of got canceled, which is really upsetting. But yeah, I really encourage you guys to try whatever clubs and activities or sports that you want to when you come to Arrowhead, because you may regret it in the future if you're kind of on the board about trying something. So just try whatever you want, and you'll learn if you like it or don't like it. Some advice I have for you guys is don't be afraid to go to ACC or open gyms. If you're worried about ACC, all the volleyball girls stick together and we all push each other and work really hard together. So we're always going to be there for you. And to be honest, it might be a little hard the first couple of weeks with like metcons and learning new vocabulary and technique and getting the hang of stuff, but it's worth it. And the coaches are amazing and they'll help you through whatever you need. Same with the upperclassmen. People, whoever you're around, if you don't know something, just ask them. They're always like, everyone there is really super nice and wants to help you improve. Um, when I was a freshman, I honestly did not like ACC. I hated it. I despised it. I hated waking up early every morning. But now going into my senior year, it's honestly not a summer without waking up at 6 a.m. or whatever time your scheduled ACC is and working out with your teammates and friends to achieve the same goal of getting better and learning new leadership stuff. Honestly, it all really pays off, in my opinion, and a lot of others. So, yeah, hope you guys see you guys there. For open gyms and tryouts, don't be afraid to be yourself. I'm truly really outgoing, happy, like love to meet new people and talk to new people and just be silly and all that stuff. Like, I'm that kind of person, so I can't wait to like meet you guys and talk to you and get to know you. So just don't be afraid to be loud and energetic in that all that kind of stuff, because that honestly is what makes open gyms and tryouts and all that really fun. Um, Also, don't compare yourself to other girls, no matter it's in the classroom, in ACC, in the weight room, at open gyms or at tryouts. Don't compare yourself to other girls or anyone, honestly. We're all individually different and we all have certain gifts and talents and that kind of stuff. And if you sit and compare yourself, you're only going to be dragging yourself down and hurting yourself. So just focus on you and focus on doing whatever you can to, get better and all that stuff. Something, and then advice for school that I have for you guys is honestly just be aware of your time management skills during season or even all school year. It can get really crazy and hectic with all the stuff that's going on. But if you use your time and your resources like teachers or friends or even like the study hall hours, go to the library and get like talk to the tutors or any of that, don't be afraid to get extra help or even ask upperclassmen or me or anyone for help, because we're always going to help you and be there for you for whatever you need. And something I learned about school is that you really just need to use your time well and focus on what's important. So yeah, I can't wait to meet all you guys this summer and get to know you and play with you. And I hope you and all your families are safe right now. Yeah, bye guys.
So you heard some of the girls mention some of their other activities at Arrowhead. They really do a nice job juggling sports and their academics and even some extracurriculars. So you heard them mention some things like some track participants. I guess you wouldn't really call them players. Lacrosse. I know in the past we've had people do basketball and softball. So please don't think that you ever need to limit yourself to one sport. We're encouraging multi sport athletes. I know that your Arrowhead coaches will work really hard to find something that works for you, especially if you're in more than one sport. But it does get tough with club seasons. So I think that's where it gets tricky. Club seasons during your high school sports seasons, but coaches are willing to work around that. The more sports you play, it just helps with things like injury prevention and just keeps you from burning out on the sport. So we're definitely trying to promote that. Let us know how we can help keep you guys in multiple sports. You heard a bunch of the girls mention some different clubs like National Honor Society. There was a Warhawk Interact that just provides a bunch of volunteer services. Some people were in Earth Club. I think I heard a Spanish club. So they're finding ways to make time and just better themselves overall as people, as students, as leaders in our community. First thing we'll talk about for this summer is what we like to call an ACC. You heard the girls talk about it. This is the athletic conditioning camp that's open for all athletes. It's actually run by our new football head coach and track coach and a new strength and conditioning coach. So I'll show you how to get to this link so that you can sign up and register. If you go to the Arrowhead homepage, and then we'll click on activities. Here are your camps. Under the sports category, you'll click on that. On the top here, it gives you a nice announcement about how these camps are going to work due to COVID. So this ACC camp goes all summer long. They'll adjust the cost. So you'll see it here, ACC. If you click on that, there's this nice form. We're talking about this opportunity first. Since it starts first, it'll run July 15th through July 24th. The athletes will work out 4 times a week, so no Wednesdays, but Monday through Friday. And this is just a great way for us to start getting in shape for the season. We like to think of summer as kind of the pre-season of our fall season for volleyball. So this camp gets them doing things with resistance training, body weight exercises, drills for speed and power. So this will help athletes instill confidence, reduce injuries, maximize performance, all that good stuff. So the juniors and seniors, people from JV and varsity, they're going to be working out from 8:30 to 10:30. And we're going to ask the incoming freshmen and the returning sophomores to sign up for this all sport grades 9 through 12 session. So sign up for the 10:30 to 12:30 time slot. Again, if that time slot doesn't work, that's fine. That's just what we are suggesting that the incoming freshmen do. So you'll fill out that form, and that's ACC. So for incoming freshmen, we have 2 different volleyball camp opportunities to sign up for. The first one we call the Volleyball Academy. This one's offered for kids in K-5 through 9th grade. So this is similar if you've done any of our other summer camps in previous years. We'll do some different skills and drills, scrimmaging, and it's coached by some of the current Arrowhead coaches and some of the returning players. Okay, the second opportunity then is what we call team camp. This is for grades 9 through 12. So the big difference here is that this camp is happening in August when the Arrowhead coaches can't have any contact with players. So we bring in other high school and club coaches, and the Arrowhead coaches will just be present to make sure that it's running smoothly. So you'll have some outside coaches there, but it'll get you ready to be working with some of the teammates you might have in the fall. So in order to sign up for these camps, I'll show you again here. Once you're on that Arrowhead homepage, again, where they list all the camps, if you scroll down to the very bottom, we've got our girls volleyball. So clicking on this one link registers you for both camps. So our Volleyball Academy goes July 6th through the 9th, while the team camp is held in August 3rd through 6th. So for incoming freshmen, July 6th through 9th, it's going to be 5 to 7:30 p.m. A lot of our coaches have regular jobs in the summer, so we wanted them to be able to coach you later. So it's 5 to 7:30 p.m. And then this team camp will be 8 to 11:30 in the morning. So when you're going to click on those options, you'd be able to check both boxes for this Volleyball Academy and the team camp, and then continue through that registration form. Another great opportunity for the girls to participate in this summer are what we call open gyms. So you'll have a coach there just to open the gym, and then the rest is up to the seniors to kind of decide what everybody's going to do. So usually we split up on the 3 courts. We'll let freshmen be on their own, and then JV and varsity, just kind of as a safety precaution. That way you can get to know a bunch of the freshmen. You'll get to know a bunch of the older girls too, and kind of mix it up that way. So it's a great fun experience, giving you guys a lot of opportunities for free play and just kind of doing whatever you want and touching a volleyball and getting a little better. So in order to come to open gym, it's free. We just ask that you bring this registration form. So back on that Arrowhead camps page on the bottom here, you'll see this girls open gym. This form is on here with the dates. Most of them are in the West Gym, except for a couple that are in the East. Okay, ideally, these would have started up right away in June. Hopefully, we can get them going right away in July. Just keep checking the Arrowhead calendar to see when we're all back in action. So just bring this bottom portion here, just an emergency contact info in case anything were to happen during open gym. It's all at your own risk there. All right, so after you hopefully participate in all those summer activities, some different camps, the ACC and open gyms, hopefully we see you at tryouts. Okay, so just to make sure that we're clear, even though coaches will be at camps and open gyms and whatnot this summer, they're not making any decisions like tryouts. So nobody has a guaranteed spot on the team, even all of those lovely returning varsity players that were in the video. They're all trying out for their spots every year. Nothing is set in stone. So for freshmen, there's usually 3 days of tryouts. So any freshman is going to report to the freshman time slot on the first day. So that'll be August 17th. After that first day of tryouts, there's usually a small group of freshmen that get asked to try out with JV and varsity on that Tuesday, the 18th. There's no guarantee that they're making a JV or varsity team. We just want to see them and how they fit in with that mix of athletes. So then they could make one of those teams and only have 2 days of tryouts, or they might not make a JV or varsity team and come back to the freshman tryouts on Wednesday. So for freshmen, there's cuts that could be made on the 18th and 19th. Usually people want to know how many freshmen we keep, and it's usually been 12 on each team, so 24 athletes there. And then there's usually a handful that make a higher team. So usually anywhere from 24 to 30 freshmen usually make it. In the past, our numbers have been a little lower for tryouts. I want to say we have like 40 to 50 girls show up. So please try out. And then if it doesn't work out, we always offer ways to keep interested people in the program, like being managers, helping us keep stats. There's also intramurals, or you could join any of the non-cut sports in the fall. So there's ways to still do sports in the fall, even if volleyball doesn't work out for you. All right, so here's just some things that you can expect this summer, getting you started in this program here. Just know that we really do believe that this is one team, that we're not going to treat the freshmen any differently than the other players. Doesn't really matter your age. We're just all one team and in this together. Some advice here would just be to show up to things, even if you're not sure that you're going to try out. Just give it a try. Why not? Maybe bring a friend, see how that goes. So the more you can come to, the more opportunities you have this summer to get better. Especially with conditioning, you'll get quicker and stronger. Showing up to camps, you'll learn a lot and get better at volleyball. We do expect people to always be early. So if you're on time, you are definitely late. Always plan on getting to things at least 15 minutes early so you can get your shoes and knee pads on quick and then help set up the net. We always need net set up by whatever time it's listed to start the open gym or the camp. So make sure that you are early. Try to be coachable. That's one of the best things you can do this summer. If a coach wants you trying a different position, or if you're just new to this, trying something new, just really try to listen to what they're saying, even if it's different than what you've been doing before. Just try to soak it all up, try some new things, have a positive attitude, and just be coachable. Make sure that you're asking for help. If we explain a drill and it doesn't make any sense, or if you're not sure if you're doing something right, please just ask. Get better that way. Always make sure that you're giving your all. We want to see people diving for balls, chasing down balls, really making sure that you're just working hard all the time. Effort's contagious. We always want to keep that going strong in the gym. Make sure that you're communicating. I know you might not know these people yet, but really try hard to learn names. Volleyball especially needs a lot of communication on the court, so don't be afraid to be talkative and be loud. Always keep up that communication. Stay positive, have a good attitude. That'll just keep the gym fun. Try to let volleyball be your escape and not bring any drama into the gym. So I know it might be the first time you're seeing your friends for a little bit, but just try to make sure that when you're at these opportunities that you're focused on whatever you're doing, the volleyball or the conditioning. So just try to keep all those other distractions out of the gym. we expect that you're good humans. So we always say please and thank you, and we just try to be really kind and respectful to everybody that we come in contact with. Just be really hard workers. Make sure that you're advocating for yourself. So speak up if you don't have a partner or if you don't understand the drill. Just make sure that you're advocating for your needs. Try not to compare yourself to others, really focus on yourself. That'll just rob you of any fun that you're having if you're worried about who's better between me and this other person, or why are they over there doing that and I'm over here. So just keep trying to make yourself better and not worry about what's going on with everybody else. Then just kind of embrace the journey that this is something fun and exciting. And especially if you've been without volleyball for a while, we're excited to gear back up here. So don't take any second for granted, especially this spring when people got robbed of a lot of opportunities, unfortunately. Just make every moment count and make sure that you're having fun. All right, so those expectations tie into our program beliefs. So we have 6 main beliefs here. We call them the best 6. That's kind of our varsity playing time philosophy as well, that we're looking for the best 6 as a group of players, not the 6 best individuals. So with varsity playing time, that just kind of means even if you're one of the best players, but you've got some sort of attitude or you're lazy or whatever, if you're not gelling with the team, if there's bad chemistry, then you might not be playing. That we're looking for the best group of 6, not the 6 best individuals. Okay, so these 6 beliefs are listed here. So just to give you guys some exposure, we'll definitely talk about these more in the fall. But above all else, we're a drama-free family who calls our members up to reach their potential. So I know you heard the girls mention that their favorite part about this was the closeness and the relationships, that they have really good friends, and that this is like a family. So we work hard to really get that culture and get that chemistry going. Okay, so we're just trying to get rid of all the drama. That always helps. And then people might call you up. We don't say call you out. That kind of makes it a negative connotation, but we're going to hold each other accountable and make sure that we're bringing out the best in each other by calling them up. Okay, we use servant leadership to be great players, teammates, students, family members, friends, and people. So servant leadership is just putting other people's needs first. So you'll see it this summer, especially. It doesn't matter how old you are, you're going to see the seniors setting up nets and shagging balls and doing things for all of you, that we want to just serve each other to have the best experience that way. We have fun while giving our all in everything we do. So you're going to see camps and open gyms and stuff this summer that it's a little more free-spirited. There's a lot of music. Everybody's joking around and having fun. But that doesn't mean that they're not giving their maximum effort, that they're still working hard to get better. But volleyball should be fun. And that goes for the classroom and any activity that they're a part of. I expect them, whether it's in the weight room or the gym or, in their classroom, that they're always giving their best, representing our program positively, no matter what they're doing. Okay, then the 4th one is we stay present to make everything better. So staying present is tough with the cell phones these days. So we ask that while you're at volleyball activities, that your cell phone shouldn't be seen, that you're not bringing any drama into the gym, that you're just there focused on whatever you're doing. And we're just trying to make things better. So we leave the gym in a better state than when we got there. We clean up the weight room better than it was when we entered it. All those kind of things. And then the 5th one is that we can always control our responses, not the events or the outcomes. So you'll hear me talk about the whole E plus R equals O later in the season. But whatever event happens to you, like this unfortunate COVID quarantine we're all in right now, You can't control that, obviously, but we can control how we respond to it, that we're willing to be flexible, willing to kind of put some of our volleyball needs on hold until we can all be safe and do this. And that we can't control the outcome. So people who only focus on winning or getting good grades, those are really outside of your control. Those are things that we shouldn't be focused on, only how we respond. That's the only thing we can control. And then we train with the growth mindset to help us compete and improve, but we know and accept our rules. So that one's just saying that the growth mindset, you know that you can get better at these skills, even skills like being a better leader, being a better teammate, having more confidence. Those are skills you can get better at too. But the growth mindset knows that you have to get outside of your comfort zone. You have to be ready to make some mistakes in order to get better. And then, we're constantly competing and trying to get better. But at the end of the day, you know your role and you accept it. And maybe it's not as much playing time as you'd like, but you're going to be a great teammate on the bench and support everybody, all those kind of things. So we will definitely talk about that more in the fall, but I thought I'd take the opportunity now to get you exposed to the best six, our program beliefs there. And then you'll hear kind of our positive mantra a lot of the time that we say in this program is we can and we will. And that just helps us stay positive with whatever the task is at hand. Next, I'd like to show you two videos. The first is from one of our seniors last year, Michaela Mekanek. She put together this video for our senior banquet. I asked all the seniors to answer the question, what does Arrowhead girls volleyball mean to you? So you can kind of see what she has to say, get the inside scoop from someone who's worked through the program for the last 4 years.
To me, Arrowhead Volleyball means so much more than just a sports program. It means family. It's a program that has brought me comfort and joy for my past 4 years of high school that I couldn't have gotten from anywhere else. That's something that makes this program so special. Ever since I was a scared little freshman playing middle, I knew I wanted to be a part of this program. I would watch games at the varsity level and I wanted to get there one day. But something I didn't realize is how much more than just playing volleyball this program would give me. Being a part of this program for the past 4 years has helped me not only improve as a player, but also as a teammate, friend, and an overall person. I have been able to go outside my comfort zone, and it has allowed me to get to know so many people that I may have never met otherwise. I feel so lucky that I got to share so many experiences with every single person on these teams over the past 4 years. I'm going to miss spending every day with my teammates. No matter what happened at school each day, going to play volleyball with my friends has always been a happy outlet. I will miss every little thing Arrowhead Volleyball has given me, from jamming out and eating snacks in the locker room, to practicing every day in the gym, to bus rides to away games. I'll miss running out on game days, screaming every cheer at the top of my lungs. I'll miss yelling "Ooh, ale, ale" and singing "All We Do Is Win" on the bus rides home. And I'll miss dressing up to school and wearing our jumpsuits. I'll miss the endless Jimmy John subs, taking van rides on weekends, and the crazy amounts of food at each tournament. These are just some of the special little things that I'll never, ever forget about Arrowhead Volleyball. It's hard for me to put into words how grateful I am to have played on a team like this one. We made history this year, so many times. We won conference, went back to state, and then we won it all. The best part is that I got to do this all with the best teammates anyone could ever ask for. All year we played for each other, and it really paid off. I couldn't have asked for a better senior season, and I'm so glad 7 of us got a senior season like this one. Every single person on this team will always hold a special place in my heart, and I can't thank you all enough for the experiences and memories of a lifetime. I will never be able to say this enough, but thank you, Arrowhead Volleyball, for providing me with some of the best times of my life. I will forever remember the joy and love this program has brought me, and because of that, I will forever be in debt. Thank you, Arrowhead Volleyball, for the best high school experience anyone could ever ask for.
Sign, seal, and deliver a state championship for the first time in girls volleyball, the Heartland Arrowhead Warhawks.
And then this final video was made just to document our state trip last year. So just to kind of give you the ins and the outs of what that looked like, and hope you can see that we had a lot of fun doing a lot of great things that weekend.
It's taking over, there's no escape. Over your shoulder, don't look away. Get your mind right for something you ain't ever seen. You better get moving, ready or not. It's about to go down, here it comes now. Better get moving, ready or not. It's about to go down, here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. The time is right now, no standing still. Only one choice now, battle uphill. Get your mind right for something you ain't ever seen. You better get moving, ready or not. It's got to go down, here it comes now. Better get moving, ready or not. It's got to go down, here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. Earth is shaking, the ground is quaking. Here it comes now, here it comes. Get ready. The fire's blazing, the storm is raging. Here it comes now, here it comes. Get ready. Your lips resting on my shoulder, sharp teeth letting me know you're there. I sing out like an animal. Maybe we can meet in the middle of the night again. Every time you look at me, do you see a light flash before your eyes? Maybe we are all we need, so I'm gonna run until I'm by your side. And I say, maybe we can meet in the middle and make it again. Maybe we can meet in the middle and make it again. Maybe we can meet in the middle. I feel some kind of warning in my heart, like it's alive. So I call out like a prisoner. Maybe we can meet in the middle of the night again. Every time you